But anyway, let's get into speaking of Tamar, because I was just mocking her when I was just like, who you calling a bitch? um, apparently Tamar and Toni got beef. Who knew? Well, now we know because Toni decided to put out a post and Tamar responded. So Toni Braxton apparently, Toni, I think Michelle Jackson, isn't that her last name? I mean, her middle name, I remember them saying it on Braxton Family Values. But anyway, they sent a jab. She sent a jab Tamar Braxton's way on IG, but got it sent right back with a comment that has the fans buzzing. So Tamar and Toni have never had the smoothest relationship. The sisters have been in each other's throats in front of the internet before. That being said, fans were surprised by how quickly things spiraled out of control on Monday. So now, while trying to wish Tamar a happy birthday, Toni shared that she might have been blocked by her sister. Saying, I wanted to repost that gorgeous picture of you, the R&B star wrote, but I'm blocked again. Anyway, happy birthday, Tay. Now, I do have the picture. Shout out to the Shade Room because that's where I ended up getting it. So give me a second as I pull that up. Yeah, so there's the post courtesy of the Shade Room. Now, the post shared by, as I said, the Shade Room caught Tamar's attention, prompted her to respond. She said, or you could have just called hashtag gaslighting. Um, you know what? I agree with Tamar on this. Now, I'm still with you a little bit on that whole Craig situation and you doubling down. However, you right in this one because Toni could have called you because I feel like, yeah, if you blocked this stuff, you have my number. You could have been like, Miley was good. Like, am I blocked? Why am I blocked? What's going on? But I did hear there was something or another. I saw a headline. I didn't watch it because I don't really like the Impressive Channel. She irritates me. And I feel like she's very much biased when it comes to certain people she talks about, which is why I don't like watching her channel. But I did see, like, in one of the headlines, it said that Tamar, somebody I think stormed off set of them shooting the Braxton season 2 series that they got going on. So I don't know what the details of that is, but I'm guessing that there's some type of tense drama going on with them because of the reality show. And it always seems to be a lot of drama between them whenever they start filming these shows, especially like when the previous Braxton's Family Values, when Tracy, may she rest in peace, was with us, and now they have the new show, The Braxtons, which is just the regular, the sisters that's left, which would be Trina, Toni, Tawanda, and Tamar. And then, of course, Mama Evelyn is in it. And then they'll have other members of the family pop in every now and again. But for the most part, I know they're going to start filming season 2 because it was just announced by WeTV that they greenlit a second season of this new rebooted series, which they decided after, post Tracy passing away. So it feels more like a docuseries rather than a reality show. And I watched a couple of episodes of season 1. I didn't finish it because I just felt like it was just too depressing. And hopefully we'll get to see all this other stuff that works out with their whole situation. Like we'll see all this hopefully play out on the cameras. So we'll get a little more information on it. So yeah, one person said, I'm with Tamar on this one. Everything doesn't have to be put on social media. Clearly her phone number isn't blocked and could have called. No one knew they had any issue until now. Another person said, I sincerely hope they get their acts together. They already lost one sister. Unfortunately, after such a loss, I'd be clutching onto my sisters tight. They'd get sick of me. This is what another person said. And it's like, yeah, that's true. It's like you lost your sister, Tracy. I believe they wound up saying that post what happened with Tracy, that they wanted to promise that they will all just kind of get back together and work things out. But we saw like there was still a little tension between the sisters because like in the season of the rebooted franchise, the first season, they were having like family therapy sessions. And it seemed like that there was a lot of animosity between them. It was like particularly Tawanda and Tamar were not really seeing eye to eye in a lot of situations. And then we saw like Trina was holding so much in because they said that she was the one that found Tracy dead. Like she was there when, they all took turns taking care of her. And she was the one that happened to be there when Tracy passed. So being there in that room and dealing with that also caused a lot of trauma. And she was self-medicating, which means like Trina was out here drinking. So she was self-medicating in that way. We saw it. So now it also continued on where Tamar actually reacted to her sister's remark. by posting this photo and said, "It's my MF birthday. Don't get me wrong, I'm so humble. Will always be, but in this chapter, I'll never dim my light so others can shine. This time, I'm remembering who TF I am because I almost forgot. The Tamar Braxton," and saying that's her birthday. She's 48. Shout out to her. Was she older than me? Yeah. I was like, shout out, happy birthday, Miss Ma Braxton. I saw Albie, who I know is shady, his shady behind. He be always throwing get Lady Gaga shade and stuff. So happy birthday. Glorilla was up in here. Jasmine Sullivan sent a happy birthday message. Not Fashion Nova. The Brat is up in there. This is Nivea, Sheree Whitfield, Elgin Charles. Yeah, I forgot that he was married. Miss Mamas was married to Jack Hay. So yeah, so she put that picture out. All the people over there are reading, are sending it out, and then she sent out this post too of her with a birthday cake. It was like Saint Tamar's Day, which her birthday I guess falls around St. Patrick's Day because St. Patrick's Day I believe officially was yesterday, but it was St. Patrick's Day weekend. So she's showing that and what she got and all that stuff. So yeah, so the post basically said, "Today has been a very emotional day. I cannot believe how amazing my B-Day has been. I have the most amazing friends that are now my family." Well, isn't that a read? She said that she has the most amazing friends that are now her family, which means it's like, screw her previous family. And I hope, girl, that you will be on Braxton Family Values, or the Braxtons, the film with the show, and not really icing out your family and all this other stuff. So she said, "This time last year, I was struggling and empty and unloved. I am now 100% whole. I normally go on vacation, but I'm so busy I had to cancel it. You can't tell me that God isn't so good. He don't play about me because I don't play about him. Thank you all for the well-being wishes and all the true love for me." So this is what she put out there in regards to this. But you know what? I understand, like, family members fight. We go, you go through your drama and you go through all that other stuff. I really hope that y'all work it out because this family is all you got. But then again, as someone who doesn't have the best relationship with certain siblings, I totally get it. Why, it's best to keep certain people at arm's length, especially if you're someone who, when you get to a certain place in your life and a certain age, you're all about trying to protect your peace. So it's like you want to cut the cancer or trim the fat or remove the toxicities from your life. So if there's family members that's doing it, then that's great. And only difference is you're on a different playing field because you're kind of like in the boat of the Kardashians. Whether y'all even like each other or not, you have an obligation when you're doing a TV show that y'all kind of have to film together and try to work out whatever y'all working out for that sake. It's like, yeah, we'll come on and we'll kiki and we'll do the Sicily thing for the show, but after the cameras is done, I'm going about my business. We don't have that closeness. So good luck to y'all. I hope y'all work out whatever it is y'all working out because, it's hard out here in these streets, especially, blood's supposed to be, thicker than water. Family's supposed to be the ones that have your back. But as I said before, as somebody who's been through some things, you start to learn that, what, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. So I say all this to say to you guys, what do you guys think of this story in regards of this Braxton family drama that's going on? So whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.